Uh, so already, even before we get into the track, already the title already got the wordplay going on. This is a combination of Masahii, the ones that jump, exactly, and then also Sahi, and this is a Swahili term which means right now. So Masahii, but we'll get into why I chose that wordplay in the lyrics. The story behind the track was, this is basically like my first track that I did, and I went to the studio and actually paid for the master and recording. Haven't done that in my life before. I don't know, I just always felt like I didn't have what it took to start going or, pay for studio time. I just still wanted to work on my craft and understand how the industry was working. I just want to give the flowers out to the people who helped me out in this shoot. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Sensei Breezy for the beat. Then I'm gonna give a shout out to JD Media for the shooting of the video. Then I'm gonna give a shout out to Royalty Vision for the funding and etc. and setting shit up. And then I would like to give a shout out to myself and my friends and family who done helped me out, who done supported me. She called me daddy, so I told her, tell your ma I say hi. I've been on the low, cause lately I've been high. Sign of relief when it's time to say bye. But I bet they wonder why. I'm greeting the mom because she's calling me daddy, so it's just the wordplay of daddy. Cause if she's calling me daddy, then tell your mom I say hi. I've been low because I need a tea break, man. I definitely need to take a tea break, cause that's all I'm gonna say, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I just need a tea break, man. It's crazy. Broke young nigga like me with your girl by my side. When you hit it from the back, she got me back of her mind. Now her man's really pissed, trying to know where I reside. In my hood you get jumped, Masahii. Now this is what I was talking about, a combination of Sahi right now and Masahii, the ones that jump. So when it comes to the slang terms, and somebody says you got jumped, that means that you got attacked, you got robbed, something in that context. So in Kenya, we known for our safaris, and we known for our Masai tribes that can actually fucking steal food from a lion, bro. In the US they're still using, I don't know, they're using phrases like taking candy from a baby, bro. We have the right to say taking meat from a lion, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to the Masahii. Shooting my shot like Steph Curry. I'm talking about the beam. I could bet 69% the bar just made a cream. How you call a wifey when she making all these movies with a team, nigga? I know what I seen. See, I know what I seen. I'm not a fiend for her figure. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm finna get my figures, right? The F is saving money. Yeah, I'm trying to save time, get a private jet flight. Alright, if she loyal, if she tight, says she love me, then I guess I'm getting married by the end of the night. Sign is for now, I guess, light till I get my dollars right. When I say beam, I'm referring to the, just handgun, Glock, whichever it is, just need firearm in general. I got the beam focus. It started off with shooting my shot like Steph Curry. Yeah, I'm talking about the beam. So I use shooting to refer to Steph Curry, the beam. At the same time, it also came back into context when I was saying shooting as in video camera, because that's what scene replied to. Like, your girl is, you're talking about, this is your girl, but she's out here making movies with a team. I know what I seen. As in, I'm out here with a saying cut, guys. Hey, this is too much for sure. You get. It's not that I don't save money per se, but it's more of I've come to understand that what we hold is a fiat currency. It's no longer back to gold. So it's basically just, founded on our trust in the systems that bring us this money. And I'm not gonna lie, the systems that currently run it are not so trustworthy. So, which is the better place to put your money, or rather save your money so you can get more interest to beat the inflation? I would say assets. I'm investing in my assets as digital assets, which is the music, because I understand it. So if you understand something else, then go build a business around that. You get what I'm saying? If you're a teacher and you know chemistry, instead of continuously repeating the same things to different classrooms for minimum wage, if you really believe that you have knowledge, put that stuff on social media and see how much you can scale your knowledge, you understand? Make it a business. That's why I'm saying most people are more focused on trading their time for money instead of trading their money to get more time. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's the whole goal at the end of the day. I want to be in a private jet, not just because it's comfortable for me, no shit, but also because it saves me time and I can get to my business fast and do what I gotta do. It's a short life I gotta live. Who knows when I'm gonna die? You understand? It could be tomorrow, it could be in 10 years, it could be in 50. I don't know. I just know that it's limited. So I just gotta, juice it as much as I can. Money doesn't always get you consent. It was, everybody who is moral has morality. So it's not, there's a limit to how far the nonsense somebody can take for money. Okay, but not for everybody. That's for only the people who have self-respect. I mean, the stories I hear out of Dubai for a couple of grand, man, you'd be pissed. Yeah, it was a bad joke, right? Yeah, when I was talking about a challenge, like, it's not a challenge, my G, G's as in money, but also the G as in referring to my friend. Because once you have the money, most people think that getting the money is the challenge. I don't believe that. I believe that once you have the money, the distractions that come and the things that you can afford, those are the problems, right? Because if you can't overcome those, then you're never gonna maintain wealth. Because you can get rich. I know a lot of idiots that are rich, but are they wealthy is the question. They like, how you drive them crazy when you still got no ride? I'm like, horse around and keep the drive. Memory files full of the stereotypes or the times when they told me that I wasn't a type. Now all I see is so-and-so typing, sentence to my word, no hyphen. I mean, I wouldn't say horse around per se. I would just say, like, just horse around as in, just like live like a child, always being inquisitive, curious, just always just try and understand the world around you. Question, always be like, that irritating why question from children. Just do that to life until life gives you the answers that you need. Just gives you what you need. It's like, man, you got too many questions, man. It was also just mainly a wordplay of horse around because a car has horsepower. So yeah, horse around and keep the drive. Like, keep your momentum, keep grinding, keep working hard, and you're gonna get that push start. What stereotypes did I face? I mean, when I was writing this specific lyric, I was thinking back to, primary school, high school. Okay, not even primary per se, because primary I didn't give a damn how I look. Nobody gave a damn about how they look, man. You just keep to survive this prison hell, man. Have fun with your friends and see if you can survive through the day. That's what it was, bro. When it came to high school, man, I was conscious as hell. My dad, man, typical African father, man. He made me cut my hair bald, like, and he used to do it himself. It's not like you can go to the barber shop and be like, hey, man, let me, just sneak in a little bit. Nah, nothing like that. This man went and got his own shaver, bro. So, and now my ears are big as hell, like, that was a stereotype. So when I cut my hair, it was just like sticking out, and I used to be so self-conscious about that. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we all gave a fuck about our image so much in high school. So, and then on top of that, the pimples was busting out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get laid, my nigga. Dad, what's wrong with you? Then I go and check my dad's pictures, and this man, them got dreads, bro. I'm like, oh lord. But I don't really mind it, man. It's like I respect it, and it's a big shout out to my pops, cause I'm like, he taught me at a young age that it don't matter about your looks, you ain't jack shit. When I say no hyphen, I'm saying sentence to my word. Isn't like a life sentence because I'm spitting bars. So yeah, sentence to my word, no hyphen. So there's no continuation after that. It's nothing more. It's a full stop. That's just where it ends. You know, that's where the full stop. Had to take a gamble on life. I'm dicing. Had to put my feet on a table. My nigga Mike Tyson, I'm diving. Then snake niggas, but I still be a python. It's only broke code that gets you enlightened. These are holy scriptures. Can you hear them reciting? Can you hear them reciting? I was actually referring to the Jake Paul fight where he lost, faked the loss, bit his gloves just to get more money, because I'm sure majority of the people are putting their money on him winning. So the corporations behind it was like, hey Mike, take a dive. We all split this money proper. I'm sure that's what happened. So what taking a dive is just what I've explained. When the companies, the corporations behind a match see that everybody is voting for one specific person and everybody's putting their money on him, that he's gonna win, they just negotiate with the players and they're like, hey, yo, you guys gotta switch roles. This person has to win. You gotta, take a dive, is what they call it. And then everybody walks away with more money. Understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just business. It's just business at the end of the day. When I was actually using the snake and python, I wasn't referring to the same thing. Python, I was referring to code. So for the programmers, they're gonna understand this line, this wordplay over here, because it was Python is a programming language. So I was like, it's only bro code that gets you enlightened. So it's only bro code that gets you enlightened. I was referring to Python and snake. Hey, don't snake your bros, because that's the code, and it only gets you enlightened. And I'm also referring to Python code. But yeah, tune in for the next track dropping, Dr. Moonby. It's gonna be dropping, I think, on the 15th of this month. Yeah, inshallah.